And we live. Yo, what's up, guys? Happy Saturday. Welcome back to the Build episode 5. Accomplishments.
What's up, y'all?
Is that what we called this one? Accomplishments?
I don't know. Celebrations?
Celebrations?
Small celebrations? I don't know.
Yeah, it was a good week. A very good week, right?
Sure was.
We're going to get into that tonight, guys. But before we do, let's say what's up to the chat. For those that are here, let me remove the cool shades so I can actually see here.
Yeah, so you can actually read.
Speaking of cool shades, it got me a new hat. My new hat's in today.
Oh, nice.
Got my bitter hat.
Dang it.
All right. Wing or lose. What's going on, man? Hello. Thank you for sharing today. And also thanks for all the support and all the congratulations from everybody from Instagram for Wall XD. What's up, Matthew? Doombot, what's going on, man? Look, 796 Studios in the house. What's up, Mario? Matt Logic, what's going on? House of Kraken, what's going on? Been a while. How are you? And that is it. We're all caught up. That was pretty quick tonight.
Nice.
It is a Saturday night.
Loyal fans.
Yeah, right. Yeah, thank you guys for coming out. It's been a week of streams for me, so we probably won't be on very long, probably about an hour and a half. But definitely wanted to get on tonight. Have an episode of the Build. Talk about Wall XD, and then we had the topic for tonight to celebrate accomplishments. Shout out to Macho. I did it again. Macho.
That's his name moving forward, bro. You just gotta embrace it. Macho Toys.
Machu for putting that together. That was really dope. The whole small switching the wall to Wall XD. The walls on that guy, man.
Walls on that guy.
But yeah, thank you everybody for coming out tonight. Diorama's in the house. What's up, man? What's up? There we go. Yeah, back. Been a long week. Kicked off the Wall XD Kickstarter project Tuesday, and have been hitting the streams every night since then. So it's been kind of a long week, but a successful week. Macho Toys.
When did you start your world tour? Beginning of March? Since Enablers?
Yeah, that pretty much kicked off in March. There was a few back, the last week of February. Yeah, so it's been a couple weeks of just constant live streams.
Yeah, we don't count anything in February. I think the only one you did was that one. What is it called again? Fallen Fet Chronicles something.
Hold on.
But yeah,
there was Ernie, there was Toy Father, there was Shartimus, there was also
that was in February?
That was all in February, I'm pretty sure. Shit. Yeah. And then so maybe that wasn't. I have to go back. It feels like months, and it's only been a few weeks.
Yeah, man. Yeah, dude, you've been hitting the streets. Been really
getting out there.
Putting yourself out there, man, showing off the goods.
But you have too. I mean, Chat Migos, Toy Migos was big Thursday night.
Yeah. I was just subbing in for a few people. I'm not really pushing. The only thing I'm pushing though is the walls, man. And dude, I think we with your like 99% efforts in pushing it and my 0.1%, and then Machu's 0.9%. There you go.
We all had equal push. We all did what we could equally, including the community. Again, I want to say a huge thank you to the community for coming out and supporting the project. That first day, within those first couple of hours, was huge, very unexpected, but very grateful for the support. And I'm glad Wall XD was so well received.
Yeah. You know what, Mike? Congratulations, dude. You're a successful Kickstarter now. Cheers, man.
Yeah, dude. That's so crazy. Just going back, just a couple of years ago, we were talking about this, and that was one of our biggest concerns and fears. The unknown, right? Was crowdfunding campaign with Kickstarter and how to get there. And
yeah, I do remember, like, even in the very beginnings when we were talking to like Landon about the whole process and it just seems so far out of reach. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Like, could we really get up there? Could you really get up there? And you did it, and you crushed it. And I know, dude, I don't want to sound arrogant, but usually I do on streams, so I don't care. But I knew it was going to get funded, and I knew it was going to be funded that quick, just because it's a no-brainer, right? However, we still got a lot of work to do because we got to get them corners, baby, right? But we should take some time to acknowledge that you did it, Mike, and celebrate a little bit. And hence the whole theme of the show, right? And it applies to like the dioramas and stuff, man. You got to take some time to celebrate those wins, big or small, because I think that's another motivational piece to get you pushing forward to that next goal or the next achievement, man.
Yeah, totally. And, kind of going back to the lead up of, the campaign is, there was a lot of hard work and planning and all these things put in to make this successful, right? You put in the hard work, you put in that plan, right? And you go after it with a team who is on the same page, right? And you make yourself successful. You sounded like you had some confidence going into this. I never had that confidence until I see it. But you could feel it, right? When it happened, it felt right. Kind of like, I know you don't play a lot of sports, but like when you go to swing at a baseball and you just feel the connection, it felt right through the entire swing, kind of like that. You don't know if you're going to make the connection, but you can feel it.
Yeah.
And then you knock it out of the park. That's kind of like what it was.
Yeah. No. I don't know much about sports, but I know the feeling you're talking about. Like, and I think you and I had this conversation maybe like a couple weeks ago, dude, where the first time I started doing dioramas, I was, obviously learning from somebody or some sort of reference, and you pick it up, you start doing it. You're like, oh, I think I'm going to get the hang of it. And that feeling came again like a couple of weeks ago when I started working on ZBrush. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm going to pick this up. You have that sense, right? And again, because like that's not my first time, trying to mess around with ZBrush. The first 2 times I'm like, no, this is too tough. This is too tough. And then the third time I'm like, oh yeah. And now I'm hooked, right? Which is pushing me to go further and learn more. So yeah, man.
Again, shout out to Tim Smith the other night on Thursday's.
Oh yeah.
20 rounds unboxing. He actually won the triple of Wall XD. Congratulations, Tim.
Yeah. Now he's got a triple dub.
That's right. Triple dub.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, man, it's awesome to be there. Awesome to be here. But knowing that we're only 5 days in, something like that, and there's so much more room that we could potentially do. Now, just working on that, right? What's up, Cap Lives?
Oh man, bro, you get 2 points for just even attempting to throw the ball. Pretty sure that's how that works.
Yeah, sure. Trophies for everybody.
Goes in.
What's up, Toy Malarkey?
Yeah, dude, 5 days. 5 days in, man. And community showed up. Man, dude, a lot of people are oh God. I think a lot of people are excited once they've realized how this is going to work. You know, it's difficult to kind of explain or prove the concept, right? Without having that visual. And I think the more people started to just see this, you know, plastered all over the internet on the streams, they're like, oh shit, I could see how this is gonna work, you know. Especially, dude, like when you were talking to Wade last night, and it seemed like he was impressed, although who knows, but it seemed like he was impressed with the whole peg system. And that
Yeah,
shit is that's a
and that's
game changer,
something that
man.
we really haven't highlighted on a lot of the shows. It's just been Wall XD, but not really diving into like the integrated peg system, right? And what that can offer,
Mhm.
the corners and what that offers, right? There's a lot more modularity there and customization, or I don't know what the right word, not really customization, but in a sense of
A
anybody can combine it a little
different
different, right?
It's a good way to differentiate the walls from other walls. You know what I'm saying? I think he said it. You know, if you didn't have that peg system, then you just have walls and they'd all look the same, you know? And that
Right.
would kind of break the illusion, I think. And I think that was when you first showed me the render, I'm like, yeah, I don't know, man. But if you stack like a whole bunch, it's just all bricks, you know? And then when you showed me that, I'm like, oh shit, game changer, you know? Um, and especially with the corners, dude. God, that looks so good.
Yeah, again, this is just prototypes painted up, right? But you can kind of see in the background behind the Ronin the
What lens
accessories on
is
the
that?
wall. Huh?
What lens is
Oh,
that?
that's just a GoPro.
Oh, okay. I'm like, yeah, that's super wide. It's fisheye.
It is. Yeah, yeah. Um, and so you can see accessories on the wall. You can see there's two outsides and one outside and two inside corners being used to kind of form. Um, I'm trying to make you guys too seasick here, but you can see how big that can get very quickly, right? With a couple wall pieces and a couple corners. But yeah, you get the integrated peg system going on. You can put up lights, you can put the AC, look, the electrical panels down there. We
Yeah.
get into the roll up door. You got the roll up door accessory that really just brings it out. And then
Yeah.
you build up that depth too, right? With those corners.
Mm-hmm. Dude, and you could switch it up in minutes, seconds. So I was messing around with I have this Joy Toy diorama. Um, it's good, but I kind of hate it because like it's like all tabs and it's so tight, dude. I've broken a few tabs off, and to recreate or like break it all apart, dude, it was taking me like I gave up. I'm like, fuck this shit. I'm not gonna mess with it anymore. It's taking
Yeah,
all
that's
day for
interesting.
that, dude. And I like the idea that I could just break it down in literally seconds and then redo it. Like, fuck, dude.
Right, you're right, and that goes into kind of what we were thinking the whole time, right? The speed at which it can be set up and taken down. Because what do we want to do? We want to get in there and take pictures of our figures, right? And the
Mm-hmm.
majority of time is spent setting up. Now, a lot of times that is fun, right? But at the same time, it's throwing in the accessories or just changing the small things that make it fun.
Yeah.
Your structure of the configuration, you want to be able to set up quick and then mess with your lighting and then set up your figures. And this
Yeah.
allows you to get there so much quicker, right? And it's not always the same. It's not the same piece where you only have like the one shot with the figure. You can change this up and have 3 or 4 shots with just a couple pieces. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yeah, dude. Dude, you better believe I'm gonna build on top of my shit, man. I'm gonna use your stuff as the base, and then I'm gonna like make my own rooftop, my own streets. I'll integrate a wall in there.
There
I'll
you go.
create 2 connection points between a wall and make like a tunnel. Bro, I don't even know what I'm gonna do. It's God, dude. I just want it in hand now, you know. I'm not a patient man.
Well, good things are worth waiting for, right?
Yeah.
Or I can send you some prototypes.
I thought you were going to. What the hell?
Or I will send you those prototypes quicker, more
No, I'm
sooner.
messing with you. Dude, how did you feel, man? Like after, let's just say the next day, because I think you were drunk off a cheesecake on Kev's stream.
Yeah, that cheesecake
How did
got
you
me.
feel when you woke up, dude? And did you in a the family do anything to celebrate?
Oh yeah, for sure. Like, so I finished the second piece of cheesecake the next day. Actually, so I was out of
Was
work.
next to the bed?
Yeah, no, I came downstairs, but the kids were at school. I picked up my son early, and we went and celebrated, did our thing, and then my wife got home from work, and then we went out, had dinner and stuff with all the kids, and dude, it was a great feeling, right? But for me, knowing that there's still um, it is a great hurdle. It is the first hurdle to really get over, right? But knowing there's so much more to get there, right? When these get in people's hands, then I'll be celebrating, right? The delivery is what I'm trying to get to. That is the goal for me. This first hurdle is just to make this happen, right? And it's a great feeling knowing it's going to happen. But the real goal for me is when people start getting it and I see it on Instagram, all these different Instagram accounts using Wall XD.
Yeah. So you didn't even take a time to like celebrate a little bit and like, or was it just like, oh shit, all right, hurdle one accomplished, gotta keep going, gotta keep going?
Like I said, my goal is to get that in the hands of people. So this is the first, this is the first domino to fall, right? Well, not the first, because there was pre-launch and all these other things, but this is the domino in the line for delivery. When we deliver, then that's when I'll feel really good because I know that we completed this. The funding is definitely a great thing. Don't get me wrong. I am overly excited, and I did celebrate in my way. But when we get all those out, dude, that's going to be the real celebration, right?
It was the
And then it's
cheesecake.
on to the next thing. Yeah. Well, no, there's more than cheesecake. I mean, there will be for us a celebration at Halls. Just got to figure out when that is and get the team together. And so we'll celebrate then. But this is more than this is bigger than Wall XD in a way, right? Because we were talking about this backstage is the next XD line. This sets the marker for us to start thinking about that as well, because people do want something like this, right? And this proves it. So now we start forward thinking, what can we do for Wall XD? What can we be doing for other lines as well, right? We've been talking about it quite a bit, whether that be castles, mythic, Western, sci-fi, right? There's many different things we can hit on. And so we'll be talking to the community about that, right? Because we want to do what the community wants to see.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Maybe some sort of like, well, dude, do you remember when we did that on our stories? This might have been like 2 years now. 2 years ago.
It was. I do
We
remember.
put it up and we're like, I'm gonna make a dial for you. I remember that. I'm gonna make a dial for you. What do you want? That's all he said. And there was just a ton of stuff. Overwhelming response was like city diorama, though.
Yeah, I mean, it goes with so much, right? I mean, if you I think it's a great first choice. If you go with something that's super niche, now sci-fi might have really scratched a lot of itches, but
sci-fi was second for sure.
Yeah, Wall or like a city just goes with so much, right?
Yeah, man. Oh, well, especially for me, dude. Like it's all cyberpunk stuff, Yeah, sci-fi XD would be dope. And I think, yeah, you could really go crazy too.
You mentioned
I don't know. I'm trying to wrap
terrain.
my
I
head
remember
around
when
that
you said
concept.
terrain.
Terrain XD, bro.
That was on.
Yeah, I remember that. Man, like, dude, I have like this idea in my head because, like, there's some parts over here. Well, Chicago's pretty like flat, but you've seen buildings where they're obviously the buildings are going to be square, but like the sidewalk is sloping down and there's like some terrain mixed up, or like you got a building kind of like isolated and like I don't know. There's like a fucking backyard or like a junkyard next to it, and it's terrain too. That would be cool to somehow like integrate that. I don't know how we would do that, right? Nature XD.
That's some of the fun though, is like figuring out how these things fit together, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then make it so that it can be configured, a bunch of different ways from similar pieces. And I think that's going to be the fun part, right? Working, as a team and figuring that out, and we get to do that, right? I think so. Yeah. Just got to figure out what the next thing is.
Damn, yeah. Maybe like God. Like didn't Tamashii Nason? Oh yeah, they had that impact effect.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. That's kind of like terrain.
Yeah. But just be all rocks and stuff. I don't know. But see,
It'd be
then
cool to
it
have
won't
some
be.
elevation in there though, right? So you
Yeah,
could
it
add or
won't be.
take away
Well,
elevation.
here's the thing. You can still make it stackable, which would add the elevation, But then figuring out like the geometry and all that stuff would be tough. So I don't know, man. And here's the thing: it's like the possibilities are endless now, And I think if you got a good idea and it's something that the community wants, right there, we can back it. We can make it a reality too. So, but yeah, I'm interested to see what other people would want in terms of like future goals. Like, what are some ideas you guys would want us to kick around?
So yeah, I'll grab a piece from back here. You guys see how easy that just came off the back. But so going back talking about corners, right? Gonna be pushing these corners quite a bit.
Mhm.
Inside corner, right? What's cool is these same two walls can be used to make an outside corner with just a change of the base, and then the spline that actually connects them
Yeah.
are two different. But it's cool that it's the same walls, so that means you could do them interchangeably. You don't have to find like wall A and B. You can't use wall A or C and B together and
Mhm.
stuff like that. So I thought that was very cool. They also too have the trim up top, and they're stackable, so you can stack them up.
Yeah. Dope.
And if you want to use it as a single piece, you already have the tab guns put on the wrong side to hide those tabs up, the
Mhm.
two side tab covers. And then you have another display, right, for a figure. These things are huge.
Yeah, man. Dude, you're gonna connect them. Would it be maybe 4? I want to see you make a pillar out of that thing. Not now. You don't have to do it now. I'm just saying, like,
Well, no, I've actually been printing out a bunch of corners to kind of show that, right? I have some on now, but I have enough bases to start building out the pillar because it's going to be quite big.
yeah, it might be too.
Had that ready.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you
I don't
give
know.
me a
I just
second,
be
I'll show
interested
you
to
what
see
it would
that.
look like. Hold on.
Yeah. Yeah, because I'm thinking maybe like
So I said these
parking
things are
lot type
tough, by the
thing.
way. I said I had a couple of these ready to go. I was serious, but so
Oh yeah. Okay, now I can see it. Yeah. Oh, so you would need 4 corners to make that
you would need
happen.
4. Well, I mean, you get the front of one, right? You get the front of one.
Oh, okay.
And be good to go. But yeah, so I mean that could be pretty big, and then you need 2 outside corners. If you did 4, dude, that thing would be massive. Like,
Yeah. Okay. All right. So it's
but
not. It's
that's
not
still
as.
cool though. It'd be dope because you could put a bunch of figures on it, right? You still have the pegs integrated in the wall. The peg system still is part of the wall for the corners as well. You could do crazy stuff with that. You could take it
Oh,
super high.
dude. A shot would be like a chimney type thing, or like a clock tower type thing. I don't know, man.
Yeah, I'm about to configure it for you. Give me a second.
Shit. Nice. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, maybe that would just be pointless to make it like just one square. I don't know if that would be something you'd see in real life, but maybe you can make it work for a shot though.
It would
See,
definitely work for a display. A display would be cool, especially at like a con or something. It'd be super cool.
Oh yeah, just really high.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, dude, I think once I get them in hand, I'm just gonna dedicate like a day to just mess with them and figure out all kinds of different layouts and whatnot.
Right. Yeah, dude. I mean, you could play around with these, and if you have enough pieces, you can go like super crazy with it, and just have all these different, pieces and different ways to configure it. And again, they all stack together, so it's like super cool.
Dude, I know I told you this. There was back in the day, there was this this local shop, hobby shop that I would go to every Saturday, and they would have in there. So they had like it was like a garage or like a warehouse type thing connected, right? It was in the back, and they had an RC drift track, and they would have like little terrain pieces that they'd find and like I don't know some like a toy store or whatever, and just some people would scratch build like garages and shit like that. Pretty crude, but like this would be dope to have just drifting in the streets.
That's only half of it, right? And it's missing that spline, obviously, but that could get pretty big pretty quick.
Yeah.
When you add in some of the greeble, because you got the different peg systems there as well.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh shit, that's gonna be huge, man. Dude, just do that and then build a clock tower roof, and there you go.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah, man. I'm excited.
Sorry, I'm over here messing with pieces. I'm getting to do all the fun stuff.
Yeah, you are.
Gonna put this back together real quick, but yeah, dude, it's fun. It's like adult Legos.
Yeah, is that that spline, that the middle piece that connects it, is that hidden? Will that be hidden, or is it like painted too, and that you can still see some brick?
You could probably still see a little bit of the brick, just for the way they sets in there. Now, the outside corner, you definitely see the brick,
right?
But on the inside corner, you don't.
Oh, okay. Is there brick detail on that inside corner?
Yeah.
Thing? Oh, okay. Yeah. Dope. Wow. Very tiny.
Yeah, but it's enough to, if you look in there, it holds up the complete detail. It's goes throughout the piece.
Oh yeah, dude. Outside vent systems could work on those pegs.
Oh yeah, sure. That'd be a great idea.
Yeah, you're right, Machu. I'm taking a whole damn week off.
Oh, to play with Wall XD?
Yeah. I'm gonna need more than a day for sure.
Admittedly, they are big, so they are big pieces to mess with. So you need some space to like set up and move around and stuff, but they're cool. Really cool.
Yeah, for sure.
So trying to get enough pieces, we were talking about it the other night. Start hitting up some cons, some smaller ones, taking some pieces of Wall XD, let people play with them, configure them, build them up there on the spot, right? Kind of like, a box of Legos or something, right? Why not?
Yeah, dude, that's a great idea. Here you go.
So, again, some of these have print imperfections, but you still get the overall idea and the look and the feel of what they're going to be like. And I think once it's tangible, that's really the big thing that everybody's missing, is having these in hand and actually feeling them. And when you feel them, how sturdy they are, you really get an understanding how big you can build them. Especially with the corners, because the corner is going to add all that stability in that you need for those really big buildings. Like I wouldn't put it past anybody doing 4 or 5 high on a building, and that's big in 1/12 scale. That's definitely taller than me, so I would need a ladder to build it.
Do you remember when the Marvel Legends was it Stiltman? Is that the guy? Or is that a Mega Man character? And people were just stacking them, see how high they can go.
Yeah.
Somebody should do that. Make a TikTok challenge out of how high can you stack Wall.
Well, I know some people have up to 12 pieces, so they can definitely do it.
Well, then they got to meet up with another person that has 12 pieces, and they got to do it.
Isn't that the fun thing, though? It adds more to the community, like get-togethers, because all these fit together now. You could get together and make a huge scene.
Dude. Yeah, we could all travel with our Wall XDs.
Someone mentioned a carrying case.
Dude, and go, yeah, dude. Next Enabler meetup, Enabler probably 2024. Bring our walls and just start stacking them. Yeah. I'm gonna sign my walls so you guys don't take my walls.
Somebody asked about that too, if we're gonna sign the walls. I was like, I don't know. Maybe.
If I know who they're going to, I'm gonna do more than just sign it. Like Rick, what did he say on the chat yesterday? He's like, I want Mario to paint my walls. I'm like, bro, I'm just gonna cover your shit in stickers. That's it. Send them out. Not even just 796 stickers, just everyone's stickers. Shit that I find on the streets. Here you go. This is good as done. Oh man.
Matthews dozen. Dark G, what's going on?
So man.
Yeah, definitely would be a good con piece because you can either build it up really massive with a couple of pieces, and also give some people the opportunity to like build their own like kind of there on the table.
Yeah.
Definitely be a cool piece.
Dude, we could make the table out of wall XDs.
That would be cool too. Wow.
Can you imagine? They're like, what the
Jeez.
hell?
Definitely want to capture that moment when people walk in. They're like, "Damn, what is that?" So it's got to be big.
Yeah, for sure, man. What about accessories, bro?
Accessories, man.
More
So
peg
yeah,
stuff.
so we have the first unlock actually is accessories at 65K. And hold on, I can just bring that up and show you guys real quick. Talk through some of the unlocks.
Yeah. 111%, man. It's nice.
Yeah, it's definitely an awesome thing to see, for sure. Making sure I didn't show anything that doesn't need to be seen. But so let's talk about the unlocks. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Cool. All right. So obviously at the unlocks, we start talking about accessories. The first unlock is wave 1 of accessories. These are peg accessories that fit into the walls. I have some walls somewhere. Hold on.
Man, I really hope we don't have to paint these. Right, Machu?
Oh, we do.
God damn it.
No, we don't. I mean, it'll just be weathering, just like with the
Yeah, that'll be fun.
But I don't know if you guys can see me, but so the peg accessory just fits right in and just pegs right into the system.
Brilliant.
There's 15 pegs, 2 in the top of the window. That's for some of the plate accessories, but then there's 13 all around the diode to be able to place the pegs in any configuration that you want. This first wave of accessories will come with 2 utility boxes, 2 of these false lights. They're just light housings. You could pop like a balloon light in there with some sticky tack or something, but it just gives a little bit more depth. And then you also get a little AC unit to pop in the wall as well, which adds some character. You can see there.
Dude, yeah, that right there.
So that's the roll-up door accessory, which is, I think, stretch goal 4.
Yeah.
But we'll get into that real quick here. So stretch goal. So stretch goal 1, like I said, is the peg accessories, the wave 1 peg accessories. You get 2 of those exterior false lights, 2 utility boxes, and 1 split unit that you can put along the wall. Stretch goal 2, this is at 85K, unlocks the corners. With this stretch goal, and every stretch goal, there will be a new add-on added to the page that you can then go in and add to your current order. Like I said, with stretch goal 1, you get 5 accessories, 2 of the lights, 2 of the utility boxes, and 1 of the split units per add-on. And then once we get to the next stretch goal 2, which is the inside-outside corners at 85K, that unlocks an add-on that includes both an inside and outside corner. So you get basically 2 in every add-on. Stretch goal 3, roll-up door accessory.
Does that pegs into the
that pegs into
the arches, right?
It pegs into the arches, to the arch, and then 2 below the arch, 2 below the window.
Solid. Perfect.
And that'll be an add-on. And then there's some question marks here, leaving you guys guessing, but we'll obviously discuss what they are. Trash cans and fire escapes. That's there should be 2 trash
Fire
cans
hydrant.
and fire hydrant. What did I say? Fire escape. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Fire hydrant teaser for in the future. And then at stretch goal 5, we actually have a base plate. This is a street base plate that'll connect in between the sidewalks to complete the street level visual of the diorama.
Mm-hmm.
So each one of these unlocks will be an additional add-on added to the Kickstarter as we unlock. So when we hit each one of these numbers, it'll unlock as an add-on that you can go in there and add this to your current order. As many as you want. These will all be free shipping on all of these stretch goals. Stretch goals will have free shipping on all these. The first goal here, the stretch goal 1, already have it priced out at $25. And then the second stretch goal here for the corners will be $45 for both an inside and outside corner.
Right. Nice.
And then the stretch goal 3, the roll-up door will be $25 as well.
What do you think, Mike?
Let's do it.
We gotta get some hauls too then. All right, well, yeah, let's talk after the show then. We'll figure this out.
Yeah, and I mentioned this on, I think, Toying Around. I mentioned it last night on Parallels channel with Wade. There's 3 artists that will be finishing these diorama pieces as of today. That is myself, 796 Studios, and Matthew Toy. So those are your artists that will be completing the finish on each one of these post-factory production.
Yeah, you know what? We should, when we go down there, we should just do a paint party too. Let's just paint some of these. I know they're the prototypes, but still.
Same thing. Yeah, we should get together and definitely, work on, how we're going to paint and what we're going to paint and etc. I mean, we're all seasoned veterans when it comes to painting. So just got to get, the systematic process down to get all these done. And it's actually quite simple. I've formulated, how I want them done. And then, we'll switch it up based on feedback from you guys. But should be simple coming from the factory. I mean, it's not simple, but it should be straightforward. But it'd be cool. Like I said, these are more of a premium product. They're factory made to perfection and then hand painted for the quality. So
for sure, man. Do go up a little bit on that page. A little bit more. There was it was on the video, but that initial frame there. No, up. Sorry. There you go. Just that. You don't have to press play or anything. Oh, well, yeah. Dude, that right there, I like the separation. It looks like either one cohesive unit or, well, now that I know it's 2 walls, they're completely different. Is that? Oh, that's the connection piece. I see. Okay, cool. Dude, and those lights. Yo, what about the idea of like third-party people getting in and making accessories for this wall? I forgot who said it on what stream, but I'm like, damn, like if Detour were to start making some stuff for this, like his own accessories and sell them, I think you're cool with that, right? Like third-party people jumping in to support this? Or
I think we'll see. I would very much like the opportunity to tackle that firsthand and then probably open it up because there's quite a few things that I want to do, but I definitely, one of the big things about this project is, being able to kind of continue exploration from a customization point, right? So I do want to, encourage customization of the piece. However, when it comes to like the integration of new pieces, I would very much like the opportunity to do that first. But, people are going to do what people are going to do, right? If they feel like they have something they want to do, they can, and they have, the ability to do it, they're going to do it.
I see what you're saying now. Yeah. First one to that piece of pie. I get it. As I already got some ideas of designing some stuff. But I guess we could just work on that together, Mike.
Yeah, Cap Liv mentioned something interesting. I don't have it on my desk anymore. Oh man.
How many walls do you have now? Prototypes?
11 or 12.
Damn, you got that Machu dozen.
Oh yeah. postal box, mailbox. Already have some high school creation designs. Definitely could be a possibility. Um, yeah.
Sick, dude.
Yeah, the building blocks for an ecosystem, right? I mean, anytime you get a diorama piece, there's always room for you to, if especially if you're a customizer, to take that to the next level, right? Would definitely love to see it, but would like to have the opportunity to do it first. But we'll see. People move faster than we do. Would be a cool add-on. It probably won't happen this iteration of the Kickstarter, but I do plan on coming back a few iterations for Wall XD to hit on some things that were intentionally left open. As you guys get these in hand, or you can see from here, there's some things that would be very cool, right? And would like to bring it back again to introduce those things, hopefully before somebody else does. We'll see.
Yeah. Well, if people are like so hyped for something that they start making their own stuff, it's usually a good sign. I mean, I immediately think of like Mythic Legions, right? There's a lot of like digital artists there that are making, like pauldrons and head sculpts and all that. But I think the rule was set by Four Horsemen, like they're only allowed to make certain things, right? Because they can still control, or have more control. Like I think what was the rule? Like they can't just make arms or legs. That's why you only see like torsos, like shoulder pieces, gauntlets, and head sculpts, right? So I get it. It's a business, but it's cool that they do encourage.
Well, I mean, Legions Con, people come out in droves with customs from everywhere, from like diorama pieces to whatever. But it's very mythic centric, right? Or Legions centric.
Yeah. Yeah, it would be cool to see, and when people get like their artist proofs or maybe people will just tag up their own walls, see what they come up with, right?
I expect it, man, because that's part of the fun of getting a figure. Look what they already do with like action figures they get that they're like, oh, this little bit of thing could be adjusted and be perfect. And they go out there and they do it, right? Not that Wall XD is going to be not perfect, but there's always something that people just want to do a little bit better, right? That they have the opportunity to do when they have a piece in hand.
Yeah, that might be it. We need to get some walls in my hand so I can cyberpunk them, dude.
I think that'd be awesome.
I've been working on this for like, working on this loosely now. I started this 2 years ago. 2 years ago? I don't know. And then just picked it up because I got this jacket in. So obviously I haven't even painted the head or the shoes yet, or the hands.
That's dope though. I like the color scheme.
Yeah. I gotta add more. I gotta make a harness so he can hold like his swords on. So he's just holding it right now.
Where did you get the soft goods?
JB Custom. Is that his name? JB Customs on IG? Dude, I only go through him for my soft goods. Like he's a legend. He's pretty much dressing all my characters moving forward. He's where's he at? Oh, Singapore? I forget. But yeah, his stuff is high quality. It's so good, man. What did you open up on Kev Show?
Spiros toys, AWOCs.
Did you open all of them?
No, I have plenty more to open. I have like triples and quadruples of figures, plus wave 2s coming in. I opened up turtles.
Oh, the baby turtles, dude. Oh my god, man.
They're so cool.
Man, so me and the little one, we woke up. I'm like, all right, let's go. I'm gonna go get some coffee. I'm like, you know what? Maybe we'll go hit up Target and look for these turtles. And I got my coffee, and I started getting that feeling like I'm not gonna find anything. I'm like, I don't think we're gonna go. I'm sorry, baby, we're not gonna go. And then Machu just happened to be texting me at the time. And I'm like, yo, dude, I'm thinking of going to Target, but I'm not feeling it. What do you think? And he's like, no, I'm feeling it. He's like, you should go. He's like, but I don't know if my radar has that range. So don't get mad if you don't find anything. I threw that disclaimer at the end. And then I decided to go to like the really nice Target, the big Target, which was kind of out of the way. Bro, nothing, man.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Man.
I found one Vern 2-pack like in a weird aisle. And that's the thing, because I've been hearing they've been like putting them in like different end caps, or it's just like in a weird place. So now I'm walking all, bro, I'm in like kitchen appliances looking for toys. I'm everywhere looking for these things. And I didn't find anything, man.
No.
So you screwed me again, Machu.
Well, it happens. I mean, it's a shame that there's not enough stocked in the stores, or maybe they just haven't hit that location. But
yeah, I'm pretty confident I'll find it, man. NECA's been pretty good with like their distribution, I think. I got like that Tokyo Razor 2-pack in the wild.
The what? Oh yeah. See, I've seen all the other ones. The thing that's hard to find are the baby turtles. That's what everybody bought, and then look at that, Art G.
Oh snap! Yeah. All right, Art. I'll hit you up. Thanks, man. Dude, did you see the video of like, I forgot, somebody posted it. Somebody was walking away with like the turtles, and some guy was like filming him, harassing him because he took his turtles and was gonna buy it.
I think the person filming was the person that posted it.
Yeah.
It was Rocco the Great. Is that how you say it? Is it
Rico?
Is it?
Rocco?
Is it? Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know why you would post it. I mean, he got him, dude. Like what? But man, people go nuts over these little baby turtles.
Yeah, I have not had any luck standing them up. I'm not a great poser or anything, but they are quite difficult to stand. But
why? Because they're top heavy, or just
just top heavy, and their feet are so little tiny cute little feet.
Can they sit down? Like, can you move their legs to like so they can sit down?
Well, they can, because Machu
did he
on the stream?
I thought they were like leaned up against like a camera.
Maybe
like
they were hugging or something.
I have been seeing Slash, but damn, dude. See that? I need that.
Yeah, I feel like they're a little hunched over or something to try to get them to stand. I was trying to get them to stand.
How would you get those, Plasty? How would you get the turtles? They sell them over there? Y'all got targets?
Did he order it or something?
Yeah.
Shout out to Plasty.
Yeah, Plasty. Plasty's the man, dude. Did you see that supercut he did for the Toy Beef history books?
Yeah, I did. Most definitely.
Man, that was a long one. It was like 9 minutes or something. It's pretty good. Yeah, Mike, you got to twist their legs at the joint. Okay. Don't break it.
Yeah, so they come off, right?
Oh.
It's okay, though. They come off easy.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, Plasty's the man. He gave me a neck tattoo of Ernie.
Oh, I did it. Oh, that was so exciting. Sorry.
Did you do it? Let's see.
I did it. Oh, hold on. Fail. So many fails. He's standing. You just can't see it.
Okay. Oh, nice.
Thank you, Machu. I get that wide stance.
Yeah, a little sumo stance.
Yeah. I did it.
Oh, that sucks, dude. Scalper store. Well,
at least you can get them.
Too much.
Yeah. I don't even know how much they were. Honestly, I saw them and didn't, just checked out. I don't know how much they really were. Oh, somebody was asking about the teeth. Yeah, teeth? Mine's like that too. So look at
I'm squinting and shit like it's gonna do something.
Oh, hold on. Lago made this point earlier today on his stream. He's got no teeth in there, but he's got like an open grimace. It's like they missed the paint or something. You see it?
Oh, I see it. Yeah. Oh, I thought it was just like his mouth overlapping, but it's supposed to be painted up.
I don't know. He asked that question, but it looks like maybe,
Is
but
there any
maybe
sculpting
not.
in there?
There is some. There's definitely a dip in there. Um, you can't see this. Hold on. Let me go overhead. Overhead may be better.
Oh yeah. But it looks just concave. It doesn't look like there's teeth or anything.
And maybe not. Maybe not. It just I know it goes in there quite a bit.
Huh. That's interesting.
But they're cute little turtles.
Yeah. How do you feel about the eyes?
I mean, this one's Raph, so that definitely is the eyes of Raph.
Like the pupils.
They look, they look
They look
fine
like
to
they're
me.
shocked, you know?
Oh, maybe?
A little too small. I don't know.
Huh. I didn't notice you
still
said
looks
something.
cool. Yeah, I was thinking I might want to like repaint the eyes when I get mine.
They're not that bad, but of course I don't have the um well, they're not bad to me. Man, these are cool.
Yeah, dude. He's a baby, no teeth yet.
Oh, is that right?
Makes sense to me. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. They look a little shook, you know. I might
think,
give them
but
like those
aren't
cute
they? I
little.
think they are right because maybe they're not. I don't know. It should be more playful looking. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I don't know. Is this part of like a storyline where they got like zapped and they became
Yeah,
turtle
yeah,
baby
they were.
turtles again?
But
Yeah.
again, they didn't care. They were just like, you know, they were told they were being trained as ninjas, so they had that confident they were ninjas, but didn't have the ninja skills like they
Yeah.
do as adults. Or maybe they did because they were just shrunken down to babies but had the memory. I don't remember. It was so long ago.
Dude, they need to do that for more characters. They need to babyfy everything out there. Well, I guess they do that with Nendoroids. Kinda, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know when my area is going to see that. Hopefully, Art G can come through for me.
Always comes through, doesn't he?
Yeah, actually, yeah, he does. Maybe there's like an overabundance in his area. They're just stocked, shelf warming over there.
Could be. I mean, where you're at, maybe just a lot of NECA turtle heads.
Yeah, you know what, man? It doesn't. I don't know. I just think they stopped for whatever reason. Chicago's pretty terrible with stocking toys. I mean, I haven't found any good stuff here in a long time. I think the last time I found something good was that 2-pack, that Token Razor 2-pack. I don't see. I know there's a lot of Chicago collectors, but it doesn't really feel like a collecting type of town to me. You know.
No.
I remember back in the day when I would wait for Toys R Us to open up and you'd rush, that Friday morning, you'd rush to the Legends aisle. There'd be like 2-3 dudes there waiting with me.
Yeah.
We're just knocking each other over, running over there, which wouldn't matter because we'd all be like, all right, cool, there's 2 here. I'll give you 1, whatever. But don't see that. I hardly ever see any like other adult collector in the toy aisles when I'm shopping. You know what I mean? It's usually just kids or, parents with their kids. Oh, shit.
Drove to Las Vegas. Oh, from Las Vegas to El Paso, saw everything but the baby turtles. Yep. Everybody wants them.
Yeah, dude.
So what's up with builds, man? You been building anything lately? I saw you working on model cars a couple weeks ago. Looks like you're doing some customs this week.
No, in terms of building, I've been building like a ton of I'm trying to clear the backlog. So I've been building a ton of like hexagear kits. I don't know if you know what that is, but it's a smaller scale. It's 1/24th scale, which is really closer to they're more size to like 1/28 scale. But I've been building a bunch of those, and the reason was to clear the backlog. But then I started buying more, which they're fun, and hopefully, like the plan was to create like a little diorama for them in 1/25th scale, and then shoot that. But I haven't got around, dude. I haven't built a dio or touched diorama stuff in a long time. However, I've been printing like crazy. I've been using this new resin, or it's new to me, this M70 resin from Resi One.
Yeah.
I had to take a break because, like, dude, every day it was like just resin, but that mess, dealing with that mess. But this is what's supposed to be a monkey king, but obviously it's a monkey queen, princess. But dude, look at this. Like, I don't know if you can tell like the detail.
Yeah, details high. Is this
It's
8K,
sharp.
6K?
Mine's 8K. But dude, this like supporting all this stuff.
Yeah, I bet that's difficult.
Yeah, like was fucking tough, man. But I made it work. So she's all one solid piece, right? Like the terrain is a separate piece because I had to hollow that out. But no, it's kind of, I don't know, just a little relaxing. Exactly, dude. Monkey mama, there you go, dude. it takes it takes quite a while to like, at least for me, to do the supports, because I'm going in there, I'm doing everything manually. I'm looking for like those islands. I'm looking just where there could be failures, because I'd rather spend more time in slicing it, or I'm sorry, in lychee, than dealing with like a failure, you know and like cleaning all that shit out. Because like, dude, you won't know if it's gonna fail until it's past the vat, right? And it, for me, I mean, my vat's huge and it's pretty tall. It's gonna take a few hours, and then you realize like, oh shit. So I might over support my stuff, but I also, my support, the tips are undersized. So I can, like, let's say you have I don't know, like a sharp point. I'll support on the point, two on each side, and then I'll go up, like the angle or whatever, right? I'll overkill on the supports, but dude, I do it and I don't get any failures. Like I printed out this turbo kit. I don't have it here in front of me. And you saw it, right? Like the
Yeah.
pipes and the bends and everything, and that's all one piece. And I'm like, dude, I'm gonna have to figure this out. I spent 2 days supporting that file, printed it out one try, and it worked perfectly. So I've been having a lot of fun with not only printing and just really refining the whole like support process, and then messing around with ZBrush. It's still very intimidating, and I still feel like I'm lost when I'm like navigating through it. But I have this tablet over here. I could just essentially just draw freehand. So I've been messing around with that.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
over supporting is the way. A lot of people will try to get away with like minimal supports, right? But if you run the risk, especially if you like you have to over support for this resin. You can't get away with not over supporting it. Like you can under support or just go like minimal supports for like a Soraya Tech, navy, or a fast navy gray, right? Which was what I used to use before. But I took the same file and I had my settings dialed for this resin, and it would fail, right? So I had to go in there, see where the failure was, and then add the additional support, right? And I know a lot of people don't like putting a lot of supports on their models because it leaves like the pitting and all that. But dude, if you're
Right.
strategic in where you place them, sometimes you won't have to clean it up later.
And
Or
that's
just
why
do
you
the
go
right
through and
thing.
support your own, right? Versus doing auto support.
Well, the auto support thing is just, in my opinion, fucking terrible, man, because they will miss. island. So let's say you get something like this, right? And you have to, I don't know. Well, you always want to go at an angle, right? So let's say this is going to be the island, right? So they'll put one support here, and they'll be like, yeah, it's all good. You know, obviously the auto supports they'll go everywhere, you know,
Right.
but they'll be like, no, this one to support that little corner, it's fine. Whereas you wouldn't want to, you'd want to put a support here, then on this side, on that side, go up the entire spine, you know, or whatever the case is. Sometimes they'll even completely miss islands. Like, let's say you had to like print like in this area, and there's like so many like places where there could be islands, it might miss it, you know. So I don't really trust auto supports. I don't think the technology is there yet. I don't think it's, you know, it's quite there yet, you know. But sometimes you can get away with it, but I would just consider that luck, you know. I did a comparison one time on like I supported my own stuff, and then I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do auto support and see if it's in my head, you know, like is auto support good enough, right? Without even like breaking it down and looking layer by layer and finding out where the islands are. Sure enough, auto support had like a print failure. You know, it missed something where it started getting like squishy. Like let's say, for example, like on the scarf, maybe it missed like a support that needed to go inside underneath the scarf, and then like the head wouldn't print, you know. So
Right.
I don't know. It's a science, you know, and it's a lot of work. Or
Yeah,
tedious work.
especially for those highly detailed pieces.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So I've been messing around with that, and then, dude, honestly, I've just been playing with toys. I haven't played with toys in a long time, and it's fun to just sit down and play with this guy. I got this from the Chamba.
Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah.
Actually, apparently I had that last night showing it off. Is that?
Yeah, he's got a 3-pack.
Yeah.
He got the 3-pack. I think you'd like them, Mike, but I don't think. I don't know. I don't think these are for you. I don't think they'd fit with anything. Well, no, they would go with like probably Animal Warriors of the Kingdom that you got.
Well, that's not how I collect either. I'm a little all over the place. I don't like collect one kind of style
Yeah.
or anything. So
Yeah, I think you would dig them, you know. But it's like if you miss out on them, then it's whatever. And then I got this in today. I don't know why I'm back in the 1/6, but
oh shit.
obviously, for obvious reason, I had to get her. Cyberpunk, man. She got the fake Nikes.
What
Yeah.
what is that?
It was a Cyberpunk chick.
Well, I mean, what brand is that? Sorry.
Oh, this is from Very Cool. So I'm gonna be really pissed if they decide to do a 1/12 scale version of her in the future. But
Why?
because I just paid big bucks for a 1/6 scale figure.
I mean, why not have both, right?
Yeah, but like, you know, it's kind of like a statue, you know. Like, can't really. I mean, I guess you can mess around with it and stuff, but it's harder to photograph 1/6 figures, you know. And
Right.
I mean, it's probably just going to be a very close, contained shot, which is fine. But yeah, I still like it, and it'll go nicely on that shelf with the rest of my Cyberpunk people, for sure. But yeah, man.
Nice.
Other than that, I haven't been. Oh wait, yeah, the Porsche. I'm almost done with the Porsche, and then I started working on that 350Z. Dude, that shit is fun, man. You need to take some time to start working on yours.
I built one last night, actually. I told you I was at Ollie's, like picking up some stuff for the kids, and they had this 9-step car that you put together, which was
Really?
cool because my son wants to build those sets. And I bought him. I'm like, no, we got to paint these and all this stuff. And he's like, I want to build a car. So I found this one. You know, it's really for like 12-year-olds, but you know, he's building UCS like AT-AT. So I was like, he can do this. So we put it together, and it was actually cool. And I was like, I wonder if I could mod this with 3D printed parts. Probably could. So gonna try that out. We'll see.
Nice. What kind of parts would you mod it with?
I don't know, like wide body, different rims. I don't know, exhaust kits.
The rims for sure. There's no shortage of rims out there, dude. I was looking, and I've been scouring the freaking internet. Right. I want to find like there's got to be like some like STL out there for a hover conversion kit or like a cyberpunk conversion kit or something for like 124 scale cars, you know, like some turbines instead of wheels, jet engines that you can like, you know, it's man, there's so many files out there, but it's hard to find like the ones that can work out for you. I mean, I guess I could just design my own stuff, but man, it's just gonna take forever. And I'm not that good. Yeah.
That's how you get good, though, right?
Yeah.
Doing those passions, right? Because that's where all the drive comes from, is the desire to have it done because nobody else is doing it.
Dude, so I'll get frustrated in ZBrush and then I'll go back to like Tinkercad, you know, because I just need like a basic part, you know, and I'm like, what are you doing, man? You're not going back to Tinkercad, you know, it's like,
it's fair though. It's so easy to use, in my opinion, just because I've used it so much. If you need something simple like just a peg or some kind of rudimentary shape, Tinkercad's there for you.
Yeah, no, yeah, and it's quick, it's easy. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. The 124 scale is a hobby train? No, not necessarily. I mean, that would be freaking huge for hobby trains. 124 scale is primarily just what you see for cars, like those model cars are usually 124 scale. It's 124, 143 scale, and 164 scale are the popular ones for cars. Like train scales usually go they're 150th. I mean, there's a ton of train scales, but 187th, I think. I'll grab the Porsche really quick. I need to get another
let's
water.
see that. I want to see the progress.
Oh, dude, yeah, I'll show you the turbo kit, man. It's so good. Hold on.
Oh, did you get that on? Oh, well.
I didn't put it on, but I'll show you. I'll bring the whole thing.
All right, while he's away, guys. So that's cool. Yeah, so he kind of got me into it too. I bought a few model kits, 124 scale, and forget the name of the Instagram account, but they do a lot of cool like mods that you can 3D print for these 124 scale model kits. And so I picked up a 350 and an old Skyline, wanting to do, and of course my kid saw it, wanted to do it, and I was like, oh, these are a little more complicated because he's like 5 years old. So I found some kits at Ollie's that are real simple to put together, so like snap-on, but the detail was shockingly good for what they were. So I'm gonna try to just mod some of those too. I think that'd be fun. But Ollie's, first time I've been to Ollie's, like you can get some toys pretty cheap. Like they have like Legends, the latest Doctor Strange wave Legends, and some latest like they had Wrecker from the Black series and a couple other figures from Black series for like $10. Like I feel like that's pretty cheap. And then these model kits, like these snap together model kits, were $10 or less, something like that, which was pretty cool.
What's Ollie's?
It's kind of like what I feel like Big Lots used to be. The things that don't sell off the shelf, these other companies will pick up and sell at a discount price.
Like a Marshalls?
Yeah, but even like I feel like it's a lot less.
Like more discounted?
Yeah, more discounted.
Oh,
cheaper
damn.
price.
Yeah,
you can go and pick up books and stuff for like $1. Like I picked up a bunch of like I like reading my kids when they go to sleep, so I picked up a bunch of Star Wars novels for like a couple bucks, like typically like $10 in the store or something.
Yeah.
You about to do some makeup?
I'm trying to keep everything organized now, so I had like all my damn, dude, I hate to admit this, but I had like all like my Marvel Legend, like, the effect pieces, accessories, weapons. I just threw them all away. I'm like, I need this. This is
threw them away.
Yeah. I know, man. I don't know. I should have sent it to you or something, but I was just like, I need this, It's more valuable to me right now. But yeah, dude, here we go.
Oh, hold on. Nice. That resin looks so clean.
Dude, this resin is like, oh my God. It's so good. It's still fragile, right? Like you can break a piece, right? But I've dropped these pieces a few times. nothing has happened, right? Because like this one, like it was kind of a pain to get all these parts on, like especially on the front, because there's 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces for the front. And I had to do a lot of like light sanding and stuff to get the pieces to fit. But man, this resin is smooth as butter. Details are so crisp. It's nice.
Is that
It's
the
very
same
nice.
files you sent me?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, no, you can't share these files, bro. I didn't send you anything, man.
Well, it's not. It doesn't look as wide. I want it to be wider.
Hold on.
Like I really want to do that to that Skyline. I think it's like a 73 Skyline. I really want to go freaking wide as hell with it.
This, well, I mean, this is a yeah, I mean, those old school cars will go wider.
Oh,
I mean,
wait. Okay.
it's
That
wide
looks
because
pretty
look,
wide. Yeah.
this is the rear bumper. Yeah, so you have
Yeah.
to chop the bumper, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's significantly wider.
Okay. Yeah.
You know,
And so how do you is there like extensions for the axles? Or is it just
so
the tires are wider?
yeah, the wheels and tires are going to be wider. But here, I'll show you. So this guy, Black Box STL, designs these kits, and I don't know how he does it. I don't know if there's like a baseline, you know, render out there of these cars where he can just, you know, design over. But they fit perfectly. The fitment on these pieces is fucking perfect, and I have to say it like that because it's goddamn perfect, man.
Huh.
So, and it's got to be a render of the kit because he designs, to answer your question,
Oh wait, sorry.
the little hubs, and you see how it's angled like that.
Yeah.
So
Do
it's
you get the
extended
angle on the
a
wheel?
little bit.
Okay, it's
It's
extended.
angled up, so it lowers the suspension and lowers the car, right?
Nice. That's awesome.
And look at how, like, you know, so that's where you would connect it to, you know, the original piece or the chassis, right? Like
Beautiful.
this guy thought of everything. So here's the chassis. And I had to hack off the back, and I'll show you that in a little bit, right? So this, you know, we just connect like right there.
Nice.
You would glue it. I'll go grab the portion a bit.
Well, you know, I like those wide cars, man, because the Raptor, that's like the widest
Well,
truck on the highway, at least, you know, from a crew cab.
oh, I don't think I've shown you the portion since I've finished it up. Well, it's not completely finished, but it's a lot further along than where it was, right? So you got this. Now this is going to be a wide boy. You know, this is the 350Z has always been like a big kind of wide bubbly car, you know. Look at that.
Well, yeah, it's got the same wheelbase as a Corvette, right? Which
I
is
think
a
so.
wide car. Yeah.
Pretty sure, right? So I cut that the rear section off because this genius. Oh fuck, I might have to assemble it. Here, I'll just show you the parts. So there's this part.
Hold on. Maybe this is a good time to maybe show this.
I don't know. They're two different scales. That 89 Batmobile is going to be huge. Oh yeah, show it. Funny how you bring that up, Winger Lose.
Just a second.
How timely, Winger Lose. Oh.
I thought I'd bring it up quicker than this. I didn't. Hold on.
You must be reading our minds, Winger Lose. I'm running out of one-liners here.
Yeah, it's coming. It's coming.
No, you can't smell right. I don't know why I did that.
Speaking of 89
there
Batmans,
you go.
someone put this graphic together today. I thought it was funny. And it's not going to go out there. This is just a joke. But just a little size comparison of, you know, some previous crowdfundings, as well as the new McFarlane, not just the Batmobile they released, but also what is the plane called? I forget.
The
What is it
Batwing?
called? Is it the Batwing? Okay, let's think of
What
something.
is that plane called?
Yeah, the Batwing, right?
The Batwing.
Yeah, I don't know why I forgot. Compared to a 4-stack of Wall XD. Just thought that was funny. And since you said 89 bats, I figured I would share that. So there you go, guys. And that size comparison is accurate. There's actually pictures of that Sentinel up next to 3. So it's pretty accurate.
Damn. I thought that was pretty funny when I saw that. we need to get that out circulating out there.
I mean, I don't want to give the wrong vibes.
No, I know. There's some hater vibes on that image. So this is the rear panel, exhaust, and turbo kit. Like the turbo kit was, I don't want to drop it. I mean, I have, and it survived, right? And I guess I could just go print it again, but like, fuck that. I don't want to do that. And that would sit.
Why? I'm confused by this setup. Why is the turbo kit in the back?
Bro, I don't know. I was thinking about that too. I'm like, why would it be in the engine's in the front?
Is this a rear engine 350? I'm confused.
No, it's not, because like you got the
does that work the same way? Can you pull air through the exhaust and it pulls it from the front? Well, I don't know. I'm confused. I gotta go figure this out. That's actually, is it genius or is it just not real?
No, I mean, let's see here. Where are the intakes?
Rear intakes or in the
front? I don't know where the intakes are. The intakes got to be okay. So you have the compressor there. So the intake's got to be up here. The intake's probably in.
I guess it's a thing. I did not know this.
Where are the intakes? Are they in the trunk?
I did not realize they had turbos at the exhaust. That's interesting.
Yeah, I was kind of confused by that too. I'm like, why? How? What?
The intakes are right there with it. So where the turbos are, that's where the intakes are. Just open.
Oh, wait. That is the intake. Yeah. Oh, shit. Yeah. And the exhaust is under it. Okay. Yeah, I see it.
I have to do some research, man, because I've never seen anything like this, but it's definitely a thing. No. Yeah, here's a picture. I mean, you can't see this, but look at this. I don't know how well you can see that. That's a real life. So it's a thing.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I just thought it looked freaking sick.
That's like breathing your farts. I don't know. I guess that's a way of like quadrupling if you're a twin turbo, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's crazy.
So you would hook it up, man. Fuck, I don't want to drop it. You would hook it up to the chassis, right? And then you put this over there. It's gonna be sick, man. It's gonna be sick. And then there's obviously like, this thing is tiny.
Oh, someone has my heart. They know a lot about Corvettes.
Did they really? Rear turbo kits? What is the?
Yeah, I just saw one on a Corvette actually.
So what is the purpose of a rear-mounted turbo though? Is that for cooling, or it's more dense air, or what?
It's not. I mean, once it's past the engine, like I don't understand the point. Like the air's already been pulled into the engine. This is all exhaust, unless it creates a suction from the engine, right? Or is this looping back to the front of the car?
No, it has to go back to the front of the car. Otherwise, what would the point of that be?
Well, that was my opinion. I thought it was just like pulling
to the
air
front to the engine. Yeah, you're sucking air from the back, compressing it. It's going through the engine. You're forcing all that air through the engine, and it's getting released back.
But isn't the coolest air from the front?
Well, I mean, you're in the engine bay. It's hot as shit in the engine bay, right? If you're in there, unless you got your turbos mounted outside. Again, I'm taking a stab in the dark here. I don't know why.
Your turbos pull from the intercooler, which is sitting in front of the car.
Well, that's the air that has already been compressed.
All right, Diorama guys talking about cars. We don't know.
Yeah, we don't know shit.
We don't
We
know.
know they're cool. Hold on, I'll get that Porsche. You want to see why?
It looks sick though. If I saw turbos on the backside of the car, I'd be like, just what I'm doing now,
dude.
geeking out. Be like, I don't know anything about this, but it looks
You better
cool.
hope you don't get rear-ended, man. You know,
That's
otherwise there
expensive.
goes your whole system.
Yeah.
Hold on one second. I'll get the Porsche. I'll show you guys something cool really quick. Hold on.
Ah, okay. Huh. Yeah, I wonder if I need to put turbos on the back of the Raptor now. Turbos are in the front on the Raptor. So, learn something new tonight. It was kind of complicated and expensive. Yeah, it seems like for the amount of work and what it just seems like they should just be where they've historically been. I was thinking maybe the engine was moved to the back on the 350 or something, but who knows? But now, speaking of moving to the back, I saw some images. Corvette just did it with the new C9, C10, whatever it is, the new model, the mid-engine Corvette. I saw some leaked pictures of a mid-engine Mustang. Actually looked pretty cool. Awesome idea.
They put an engine in the back?
No, I saw some images of a mid-engine Mustang.
That's nuts.
Yeah. I mean, Corvette's doing it. Somebody else would eventually be doing it, right? Just makes the handling so much better.
Oh, yeah. Dude, that's why I love the NSX and the MR2.
Oh, love the. Oh, that looks sick.
Yeah, I gotta paint that up.
What is that wall piece? That looks so familiar.
It's a pirated copy of some successful Kickstarter, so I used it for my own selfish purposes. But yeah, dude, I kind of want to go this route, man. I want to do like just little vignettes, little diorama pieces like this, static, that tell a story. They don't break down or anything. You just do this and put it on a shelf and stare at it. Dude, that's my first Mini that I've ever painted.
Well, yes, it is Dunmont. 796 was help printing some dials, and we were working on some structure, not dials, Wall XD, working on supports and stuff. So, yeah, that's a little mini Wall XD as a prototype.
Yep.
Even has the integrated peg system and the tab covers.
Yeah, this is a
small XD.
Yo, that guy's got some small walls.
Little baby walls.
Poor
on that
bastard.
guy.
That poor bastard. Yeah, no, this is the version. This is not the final version though, because it doesn't have the roof lining and stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, here I'll show you the Porsche now. Now this sucker is wide, bro.
Yeah, I like seeing older vehicles with those wide body kit. Yeah, and you already got the wheels on it. Yeah,
look at that fat old dumper.
Yeah, it looks sick.
Yeah, and I got like the stretch tires on there too. They're a little concave. Still got to fix it up, man. This is a nice slow build. I don't have to rush it or anything like that.
But even though it's a slow build, on the way to the build, I always like how that looks. Like it just reminds me of like not really a rat rod, but you know what I'm saying, like a project car.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. Nice little faded paint job. It's not perfect. It's flat. But just look at the way the back just flares out, man.
Yeah, because everybody else has their cars all pristine, don't drive them anywhere. Like, I'd like a car that's driven, man. I want to see some dirt on the tires. That's real life.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to weather it up. I just did a little bit of a pin wash, right, around the rivets and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I got this new enamel wash that came in, the streaking grime rust. Thanks, dude. So yeah, I'm gonna really beat this thing up.
KJ Smith said, it's not about the size of the walls. Noah Radicals, what's going on?
Yeah. Dudes are gonna get all like insecure and shit. They're gonna, I got the tallest walls, bro.
Check out my walls, bro.
Yeah. That's why Machi got 12.
Oh,
I'm joking, dog. I'm joking.
he said, "Wait till you see my corners, bro."
Yeah, dude. Oh shit. But yeah,
All right,
dude.
so we're coming up on about an hour and 30 minutes. We'll probably give it another 15 minutes. We may go to 11,
Sure.
but we're not going to stay too long. So, but yeah, some fun builds, some car builds. I think that's dope. I want to get into it when I can get some time. I got this. The printer is perfect to be able to print some of these things or multiple. I just got to get some Wall XD stuff out.
Yeah. Well, you can you can print like terrain pieces, you know. Like there's a lot of like artists out there that shit, I can't remember his name. Oh, Imprint Condition. He makes a lot of like Star Wars diorama pieces. I think they're 112, you know. He made like there's some sort of like speeder, dude. Somebody, was it Skyloo 3D Designs, made a N1 Starfighter print.
Oh, cool.
Fuck, 112 scale. Thing's massive. But I mean,
nice.
Oh no, that's
I really want to push the limits and do some really large prints, maybe some statue-like things that are diorama related. So not really like character statues, but like I don't know, like ruins or pillars or something large prints, and start painting those up and stuff, and maybe selling those on Etsy or something a little different than what I've done, something a little more artsy. And also talking on Parallel last night, I want to get back into drawing too, dude. I miss it. That's what really got me started in what I do, and I've not had the time to draw. I really want to start drawing again.
Yeah, man. What'd you use? Procreate to draw?
Yeah, I think I want to go back pencil and paper, pen and paper, and then bring back digital. I really need to. I haven't done it in a while, and it takes some time to. Just like with a dial, like when you haven't done a dial in a while, you do a couple pieces to really get in the flow, and then you start stepping it up again. I got to go back, man. Start drawing some circles and some weird things, and then start doing some difficult stuff. So a ramp up period.
Shake that rust off. Yeah,
yeah,
dude. My son's been drawing a lot lately. He's been like deep into this Bleach manga. I just bought him the second box set, and he's been just drawing Bleach characters and stuff. And I'm like, dude, awesome. I'm like, you could take my Huion tablet and you can draw on that digitally, because he drew. I don't know, like when I used to draw, I would always start with the eyes and then the face and then go to the body, and then my body proportions were all off, and and so he was struggling with like the hand, and then at the end it was like the eyes, right? And he kept on erasing. Live draw off. I'm down. He was erasing, and he got frustrated, right? And then he ended up just ripping this masterpiece apart. He's like, fuck it. Just like his old man. Fuck it. Done. And that's why I'm like, dude, imagine taking that digitally. It would be so easy now to just correct it digitally, right? Or at least mess around with it, with like a drag and pull option and stuff like that. So I wish I had this shit when I was a kid and drawing. It would make it so much. He likes drawing on paper and pencil though, and
there's nothing like it, but
yeah. But then you could take that in. We got a scanner here. Just scan it, load it up, and you can mess around with it.
Shit, just take a picture of it. You don't gotta scan it.
Yeah, you're right.
And you got figures, dude. Like if you have a problem with understanding like the anatomy and stuff, you have so many figures you can pose over there to get the inspiration. That's another reason why I got into figures too, is because like a lot of times like I can visualize kind of the stance, and once I get into it, then I can see like the shadows or like how the proportions are, from the perspective like distorted, but they're supposed to look that way. And so some things like that are just hard to see in your head unless you draw them constantly, like these comic book artists do.
Dude, you're absolutely right. So I told him, like, he was going, I'm like, where's your reference piece? Like in some of his drawing, he's like, oh, just drawing from my head. I'm like, no, you got to get a reference. I'm like, you're not that, your memory's not that good, right? And then when for that specific drawing that he crumpled up, I'm like, hold on, I got you. I gave him one of my blank Damn Toys bucks. I'm like, here you go. Pose them up, use it as a reference. So yeah, he's been using the figures to like reference and draw. It helps, man.
Old school. He be scanning. What's that?
That's Machu's origin story. He bought that Vegeta as a drawing reference, and then ended up spending $80,000 on toys. I joke around, but it probably really is.
I mean, a lot of times, like, even if you look at your collection, it's probably in those high numbers, dude.
Oh,
really?
Oh, I know where my collection sits at, and I am disgusted. It's a lot. I could have had a nice ass car, man.
It's not too late.
One of these kids could have went to a good school, I'm joking. Nah, man, I dude, fuck that. I think we were both into cars. Dude, the car stuff was a waste of money. I'm happy with my collection. This is the perfect hobby for me, man. Everything else I think is just a waste of money. Dude, I'm not going to pick up golfing, spend $1,000 on some clubs and spend, hundreds of dollars every weekend to go golfing. And I'm not knocking it if that's your thing. I'm just like, nah, I'd rather just, collect toys and shit.
Everything I'm into has accessories. Like, like I like duck hunting. I haven't done it in years, but like there's so many accessories. I still like cars. I just, I don't have the ones that I want. But I would like to get another project car, like an old classic, and just like build it up over a number of years, right? I think that'd be cool. But it comes down to space and time, and who has that anymore?
And money, dog. Cars are expensive, dude.
Yeah.
Like if I had like a 2-car garage, I would buy a sports car and build it, and the money, right? That'd be fun. That'd be fun to do, and it's not like something you'd have to like. It's a slow build, But if I had to pick and choose, man, I'm choosing figures. It's expensive as hell. It's not cheap, but like
No, I'm right there with you. Either Pokemon cards or figures right now.
The cards is not. I'm not gonna get into the cards, man. I can't.
Dude, I know you. You get in, dude, and you would like get the chase. Like I'm so in to get these golden Zenith cards. Dude. I don't know if I'm gonna pull them in.
Yeah, no, that's because I remember when I collected cards as a kid, I'd go nuts over that stuff, man. Can't do
it. It's fun. It's addictive. There could be worse things out there. I tell my wife, all I asked for is a pack of Pokemon cards, not like a pack of Newports or something like that anymore.
Or a bag of crack rock.
Right.
Or whatever.
Right? None of that stuff. You.
Oh, man.
But yeah, so yes, tomorrow, like I'm actually not streaming tomorrow, so going to be a day off, which is nice. I had a day off from streaming in a while.
Yeah.
And hang out with the family. And then it's back to work, man, back to the grind Monday. I took off all this week. So, man, I'm glad I did too, because I didn't realize the amount of work. I know the amount of work went into it, but I didn't know once it was kicked off, specifically talking about Wall XD Kickstarter, like how much, just kept going, right, with everything. So, yeah, and it's good knowing that I was able, we were able to see it through, really, the first week. Breathe a little easier, but knowing it's not done yet, right? So.
Yeah. Damn, I didn't realize you took the whole week off. I should have taken the week off too. I'm sorry. I felt like I left you hanging a couple times.
Oh, I mean, it's fine. I mean, I got to figure it out. But yeah, it was a busy, rough week. And then with streams just being up super late, killed the daytime.
Oh, yeah.
But anticipate. I mean, it's all for the effort, right? You put in the effort, and you get the bag. So
yeah. Are you so what's the schedule looking like next week then for the world tour?
I'm gonna talk to Dave Wonder. I think I'm gonna get on his stream likely next week. Need to talk to Dan Who. Got invited on Dan Who probably next Thursday. I thought there was
Nice.
another one, but maybe not. So it's a little lighter week, but gonna keep it going, man. Because I want to make sure that I'm able to talk to as many people about Wall XD as possible, right? I don't want
Mhm.
anybody to feel like, oh, I missed out, or no, I didn't hear this for Wall XD. If people are generally interested, or they've at least heard about it and they have the opportunity to look, they
Mhm.
can make their decision on if they want it. But if they never heard about it, that's kind of on the team in a way, right?
Yeah. Yeah. No, you're right. I mean, and yeah, we just got to spread the word. I my own personal interest. I want to get those corners unlocked. You know, um, did a lot of work in that first week, but there's still a lot more to go. Essentially, almost got a double of what we have right now to get there.
Right. Yo, what's up, No Chewing? Yeah, so obviously we got the accessories in the mix. Coming up on that pretty quick. Oh, come on, focus. Focus.
There you go.
So some of the accessories. Next up, got the corners. This is an inside corner. Then got the outside corners that are paired with that. And then got that roll-up door.
Mm-hmm.
So, those once we get there, I think they'll fall pretty quick, and people are going to be excited to get these things because it really just takes Wall XD to the next level.
Dude, this is exactly what I told I told Mike before we hopped on. I'm like, yo, let's just send out an email to everybody. Be like, yo, you know what? Just double your order really quick so we can get these corners.
Save it for the corners. I don't know, but that's on us, man. Gotta get the word out, let people know this is out there. I think we did a good job of communicating within the community we're in, but now it's time to just keep it going, right? Keep it going so we can attempt to get those corners a 24 pack. That would be nuts, Machu.
Dude, I don't think he's joking. I think if anyone's gonna do that, it's Machu. What's up, Johnny number 5? Yeah, man. It was exciting. And I don't know if you it is exciting to see this Kickstarter succeed, this project. I said a little something on was it Thursday?
Yeah, Thursday. Toy Amigos.
You're one of us, man. We're all the same, you were a nerd collecting toys, started building dials, and now you made this thing, and it's real, and it's going to come out, right? And like that's inspiring. And you said something like this, or like one of the early Diorama talks, right? I think you set forth you wanted to inspire the next dio builder, or at least that you wanted Diorama talk to be like an inspiration for people wanting to get into this. Dude, you don't even know, man. This thing could inspire the next Kickstarter, the next dio Kickstarter, or even like action figure Kickstarter, man. And I think that's cool.
There was some confirmation of that last night, actually.
There was?
Yeah.
Who said that?
Huh? It was motivation to, they already had plans to do it, but it was seeing, Wall XD be successful was the motivation to actually put dates in, right, to get their stuff going and off the ground, which is cool. It's great because like you're just saying, I said that, like I hope to also inspire others to do it, whether this was successful or not. People seeing this done inspire others to do the same. If you have a dream, if you have a passion, you put in the work and you want to get it done, go do it, right? And it can be successful. It's going to be as great as whatever you put into it. And we've put in a lot of freaking work to get this thing where it is today.
Yeah. Who's launching a Kickstarter? Is this public knowledge?
Yeah, Wade was talking about Odious.
I thought he already did. Oh, all right. Cool. No, I'm joking. Yeah, I would love to. Yeah, I want to see him do that and see him successful in that too.
Johnny number 5. Thank you. Yo. Yeah, Yeah. So, all right, we're coming up on 11 o'clock, guys. Like we were saying earlier, it's kind of been a long week for both of us. But wanted to get on here and talk to build. We haven't had one since February, and we're about mid-month. And with the success of the Wall XC so far, I want to get up here and just talk about it a little with us. And yeah,
Yeah. I think once the chaos dies down and we get back to like doing our own personal builds and stuff, then we'll bring back the build to a more like regularly scheduled programming type thing. We'll talk about dios, our shit that we're doing, techniques, and all that stuff. So stay tuned.
Well, you know what? To be honest, I kind of like the build is very open. I feel like talking about building the cars. That's kind of like if you go back to us talking date nights. It wasn't always about dials. It's about what are we building,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And
I mean,
like that.
Yeah, no, I do too. But like, honestly, dude, like this is the only thing I'm working on, bro. I'm not working on shit right now, and I want to work on more stuff. This is cool though.
But that's the truth. That's the truth of building. It's feast or famine a lot of times.
Boom! Just that's how I drive in the streets, dog.
Makes you want to get those little RC drifters.
Actually, you know what? Funny you mentioned that. I started looking into getting back into 110 scale drifting. That is expensive, but that shit is rewarding. It's fun.
Yeah.
Soldering, hiding wires and stuff, man. Like,
I would just buy pre-made ones and just,
no, dude, you would commission me to make you one.
High school
I'll make you a badass one, dude.
All right.
Install like a gyro in there. Yeah. The only thing is like they closed down my local place where we used to drift, and I don't know, man. Like I don't like drifting like in parking lots or anything like that because it's all uneven road. Like you have to do it on like a nice.
You don't want to damage your $1,000 vehicle.
Well, yeah, it gets all beat up, but like you can't really like control like the drift and all that. So you got to do it on like polished concrete or something like that,
Carpet
or carpet. Carpet works too,
like,
but there's no
high traffic carpet. Yeah,
yeah. Maybe we would do that in Charleston.
Yeah, and HQ, man. High School Creations headquarters.
All right. I'll start sending links and shit. Well, Machu said he's in. Let's all build one, or I'll build them for you guys because that shit was fun, man. I know I still have my parts list, so.
Dude, that'd be dope. We so I was a part of a small startup software company like 10 years ago, and dude, that was like the things we had. We had like bikes and Nerf guns and drift cars everywhere, right? We even had those drifts. You remember those like drift trikes for adults? We had some of those in there.
Yeah,
dude, the carpet was perfect for that stuff, man.
All right, we're gonna get those too in Charleston, man. That's how we're gonna get to Halls. We're just gonna drift our trikes the whole way there.
Oh, and they just got Top Golf. I don't know if you like golf. You mentioned it, but Top Golf is pretty fun. We just play.
Yeah, I'll do that shit. Yeah, I mean, I'm not opposed to swinging a club, especially if there's drinks involved and whatever. But yeah, man. No, okay, cool. So we're all agreed we're gonna go down this rabbit hole again. It's going to be very expensive, so get ready.
Look, even like Johnny Number Cinco, everybody's into this, man. We should do some builds on here, man.
Wait, Johnny, are you into cars and stuff too, man? Yo,
some real drift cars.
I've built real drift cars, man. I actually, did some like local competitions and stuff, man. But I had my first dedicated drift car was a 240SX. We dropped an SR20 motor in there. I'll try and find a picture of it, but it was straight up built for drifting. And it would, you drift? Yo, all right. I got to find that picture of my car, man. And there's some video of me just drifting. Dude, it was so effortless. You just throw the wheel, lock it, just hold it.
Can I drift with like 37-inch mud tires? I bet you with some slicks, I can make the Raptor drift.
No. That's fishtailing, bro. There's a difference between like fishtailing and drifting and holding an angle and just, You don't
think I can make the Raptor drift with some slicks?
Like I said. Wait, drift with some
challenge?
Slicks?
I don't know how to drift. I'm just accepting a challenge.
No. Just, God, there's no feeling like that, man. It just, I'm getting too excited. I'm dying.
Yeah, you can't even. You got all choked up about drifting. Look at him. Pull a Choco. Shout out to Yoko.
All right, I think I'm done. I think I cleared my throat with that, man.
The sound effects got him. You need to get your
Worth it, bro, because that
Honda.
shit was accurate, bro. No. Just bouncing off that limiter. Come on, man.
What is that? That was a 4-cylinder?
Turbo, 4-cylinder, inline 4 turbo, rear wheel drive.
Look at that. Diorama, 2 drift cars, 350 and a
And
silver.
Sylvia?
That's a Nissan, right?
Mm-hmm. You know, Nissans make the best drift cars, bro.
Do they?
Yeah.
I know the Skyline is pretty good, right? Is that a drift car?
Yeah, rear wheel drive Skyline. I don't know.
I was about to say they're all-wheel drive at some point, right?
I think the earlier R32s were rear wheel drive. I think, right? I don't know. Yeah, but usually you think all-wheel drive with them.
Yeah, I thought when I was like peeling out the light, I was drifting. I thought I was cool, and now I realized that it's not drifting.
Oh no, we're gonna. I'm gonna school you, man. I'm gonna show you some videos of me holding the angle, holding the line and angle. Oh man, dude, there. That's one thing I was fortunate. I never got into a wreck. The worst thing that happened to me was I understeered. I should have like popped the clutch or something, but I understeered and I went into like the median, like hopped the curb, went into some grass, and I missed like a fucking pole by like, I don't know, 15 feet or something like that, man. But
Crazy.
Yeah, damn, that sucks.
I'm sure your shit was all messed up too, hitting the curb, probably low to the ground.
Yeah,
right?
but yeah, I mean that's suspension stuff and like cosmetic, you know. Just well, really nothing was bent, but I did. Oh, I think I said this on the stream once. I exploded a motor once, just being an idiot on the road, and I popped my my S2000. Just blew it up, man.
I did the same thing, except I was in a garage. I had a 73 Corvette, double pump Holly, and it was a cold morning. I tried to crank it, and I just kept over cranking it and threw a rod through a piston. I think, yeah, blew it up in the garage.
Oh my god, dude! Yeah. Yeah, it is some scary ass shit.
I dance in the rain all the time. What are you talking about?
You meant in a car, dude.
Oh,
not just you
spinning
around. Yeah, dude, I've spun out on a 350Z, scared the shit out of me because it wasn't even my car; it was a client's car. And then in my S2000 in the rain. Those are squirrely cars, man.
Yeah, it's all front end, really. There's not really much after the.
Yeah, I mean that's why they're well, maybe not the S2000 good for drifting, but you know, 350 is pretty good, pretty fun. Yeah, man. Dude, we're gonna get back in it. I gotta pull up all these old pictures, man, and show you my builds and show you like the RC cars too. Nah, Johnny, we're not gonna be building actual drift cars. That shit is expensive, man.
That'd be cool.
Expensive.
I would like to do one with the BRZ.
I would love to. Oh yeah, dude. I
like the new BRZs.
I've never I don't know if I've ever driven a BRZ. My friend had no, that's not true. My friend had one and I drove it around, but I didn't mess around with it, you know, because when he got it, it was new and you know, still under warranty and shit. I didn't want to like mess with it, but they look cool. Actually, dude, I have a 124 scale BRZ. It's a rocket bunny too, so it's got the wide body kit and everything.
Ooh.
Yeah,
So I think they can make them look cool. I don't think they're very fast, unfortunately, but they could look really cool.
No, they
probably drift well.
Yeah, and I think that was like the first front engine rear wheel drive car in a long time.
That was the Celica rebranding, and they just cloned it for Subaru, or it was like a collaborative effort or something. I don't know.
Dude, Honda needs to come back with like the S2000, or they need to, you know what they should do? Revive the old, you remember the Prelude?
Dude, my wife loves those. I thought they were pretty
Dude,
cool
I
too.
love that look, but I hated the fact that it was front wheel drive. It looks like a
Yeah,
rear drive car.
it does. That's probably intentional.
And it should have been, man. Oh, dude, the freaking Preludes, man.
Yeah, Honda's not really done. They still even do VTECs. I remember
Yeah.
like an Acura. I used to love Acuras. Like Acura really hasn't impressed me.
Yeah. They yeah, I think they're still on the Civic stuff, man. I don't know. I haven't really followed Honda in a long time. Yeah. New S2000 would be dope, but it would have to be like, I don't know, man. Like really wow people, you know? I want it up there with, unless they brought back like an NSX or something like that.
They
Now,
did.
that would be dope. Did they?
Did. Yeah, but it's like $100,000 car.
Like recently brought it back?
Yeah, remember like
Oh
Tony?
shit, you're right.
Yeah, and they also brought back the Supra, but it's like super small and wasn't. I mean, they could have made that a supercar, right? But they missed the mark. They made it. I don't know.
You like
The
the
GTR is
right?
pretty cool. I think you can get a GTR for like 50 grand.
Really?
Yeah. If I didn't have kids, I'd probably have one.
Bro, that's what I say all the time. If I didn't have kids, dude, that's the second I got out was when Mason was born. I had my second 240 SX, and it was a coupe. It wasn't a hatch, right? So I wanted to make like that Sylvia conversion, but it was a stock car except for the engine. And I don't know why I did this, because usually I'll build up like the suspension first. Dope. Usually I'll build the suspension first, and then I'll do like the swap last, right?
Yeah.
But I did the swap first. So I had a fucking RB26, a Skyline motor in this stock ass economy car. The brakes were like teacups. So I could go fast, and it would go so fast that the front end would lift and the rear end would sink, right? But then it couldn't stop for anything, dude. It was such a death trap. And that was the last like project car that I had. Mason was about to be born. I'm like, I can't do this shit. And then I got a Subaru hatchback, non-turbo.
Such a dad car.
Yeah, it really was. Lifted and shit. I try to like spruce it up by putting a lip kit on it, thinking like that would do something for me. No.
You put a lift kit on it?
Lip, like a lip.
Oh, lip. I was like a lift kit. I always wanted to see those Subarus like lifted with chunkier tires for like
a rally car?
Yeah, kind of like a rally car. But more for like overlanding. I think that really it looked cool.
Yeah, we need to change
a smaller vehicle.
We need to change the title of the show from the build to like the garage or some shit.
Well, I just happen to really like cars too. And, so it uses like I used to customize even in high school. Like I was customizing my cars out there, like painting my dash. Like I had a Celica, a 91 Celica with the pop-up lights. And I was like in there painting my dash. My stepdad's like, what are you doing?
What kind of paint did you use?
Oh, anything I could find, dude. I was like 12 or 13. No, I had to be lower than that. It's probably 14 or 15 because my car set out for a while in the yard before I could actually drive. And I was like in there, like painting stuff, like stuff that wouldn't make sense, but it had white accents. And I thought it was cool.
Yeah. No. It was cool. I did that too. Because you easy to pop off. That's like the first mile. You pop off the vents,
right.
the
around the shifter. That was the first thing I took off. Around the shifter and the radio player.
The panel covers.
Yeah.
I remember you would just scuff them up and then you spray like Rust-Oleum, and then like businesses started catching on, like, oh shit, you can make money. And then there was like interior car spray, and like an idiot, I bought a couple of those cans. And I'm like, it's a fucking difference, man. But yeah, I spray painted my panels red. It looks so tacky now that I think about it.
My buddy was doing it though, and he was like doing dope stuff, man. He had like you remember those like early Eagle Talons before they were like rounded? Like
I remember,
he was doing, like each of the dials like this like almost like this metallic red, and then the actual dial was black. Then he had these other accents, and dude, that was inspiration to try to do better. And that's where a lot of this stuff first started, man. Was like practicing like just redoing car interiors and stuff like that.
Yeah. Dude, interiors are, dude, no joke. What's up, Rooster? What's up, Billy Moon? When I was building my Type R, man, I think that might be my favorite car. It was a 98 Civic hatch, and I pretty much just replicated a Type R. Right, I had to import Type R interior. Dude, I actually still have the Type R rear seats in my closet over here, the bench seat, and those shit's like older than dirt, over 20 years old. Anyways, but that it was a clean interior, dude. I didn't paint any panels or anything like that. I had like the Type R
Oh, it's factory. It's
cluster.
clean factory. Nice.
Yeah, factory clean. Yeah, just factory swap. I was trying to get like the Type R carpet and stuff, but usually those things you got to buy them used and they're all dirty. I'm like, no, I'm just gonna keep the stock one and stuff. But yeah, man, car's interior. Now look at my interior now. Bro, I got like cookie wrappers and shit, crumbs everywhere, beef jerky wrappers.
Got kids,
Like,
man.
dude, I'm like, what have I become? Just a shell of a man.
Yeah,
God
your
damn.
standards get lower when you have kids, by the way, guys.
Well, that's because it doesn't, bro. I try to keep my place clean, and like the second they get home, within 5 minutes, all that hard work gone. So I'm like, you know what? Why care anymore? We'll all just live in this filth. We'll live like animals, dude. So I clean my car once a year.
Yeah, I know the feeling. Because I mean, like, even in like mine are still in car seats, man. The stuff that's lurking under the car seats, I'm scared to touch.
Oh, dude, when was the last time you lifted a car seat since you installed it?
Oh no. I mean, I'll take them out to like shift them around or something, but I at least grab a handful of stuff every once in a while, just fling it out in the yard.
Yeah, dude. Oh, dude. Yeah, the EGs were really nice. EGs were nice. Yeah, man. Oh my god, dude. The shitty fine. But as long as they don't spill any, like, well, my kids don't drink. They're too old for that. But like, it was always a big worry that they drop like their bottle of milk or something in the back and it would like spill over. Because like if you spill milk in a car, that's it. You got to sell the car, burn it.
Yeah, we only
You're
drink
never
water
gonna
in
get
the car.
smell out. Huh?
Only water in the car.
Exactly, dude. Exactly.
And they're why I won't have cloth seats, because that stuff would just soak right in.
Dude, when I was a kid, I remember my stepmom's nephews were with us, right? And they were much younger, and they had like baby bottles and or milk and shit. And oh, dope, perfect, because I need it. So I guess they spilled milk and didn't say anything. And after like a week of cooking in the sun, we're like, yo, what is that? It is the nastiest. It's the most foul smell ever. Dude, she's like, I got to get rid of this car. It was like that episode of Seinfeld, man. Machu says, my first car I bought off my sister who had 2 kids at the time. I lifted up the backseat. I found a whole slice of pizza under there. And he ate it. Oh, Nasser, what's up, dude? Fan again collectibles. What's up, man?
I keep breaking stuff off this Mando. I got to put it down.
Is that the new one? That's the newest one, right? Oh yeah, because it's got that Pedro Pascal head. Yeah.
But it does not compare to this. This is probably my favorite Mando in my collection.
Oh, really?
The movie? Oh, I love it, dude. Just the style.
Yeah.
Coloring, paint apps, articulation. It has it all. Yeah, dude. My kids have peed in their car seat so many times. Like, well, only a few times. But, you forget about it or something. You got to rip that whole thing out and go clean it. Ugh.
Oh, dude. My brother has CT. I don't know.
CTSV. That is the Corvette engine with the supercharger in it.
I don't know, man. My brother, he likes the Cadillacs and stuff, and I hopped in that thing scoots, bro. They're nice, man. I really wanted to put like a V8 in a 240 chassis, That'd
be sick, dude. Like a crate engine, just throw it in.
Yep. Dude, I think man, I used to be into that movie realization line with the Marvel stuff. And some of the earlier Star Wars stuff. They really didn't move enough to my liking, but I guess they moved pretty much like Mythic Legions and stuff, and they look so damn good. I've been trying not to get. I think I actually had that Mando before. No, I had the first appearance one, but I sold that. I think I sold that to Justin Scadam.
I think they have came along because I have the original Django and Boba that they put out, and those are a little stiffer. But you pose so well, like even though you want highly articulated, like you make everybody the way you put figures, even with like limited articulation. Example,
Yeah, man.
the fact you got this in
Yeah.
hand in just a few minutes and made it look better than I'd had in weeks.
Dude, that goddamn Prime. Yeah, I should try him. I honestly don't even know where I put him.
I mean, he looks great, but I now regret chewing up his arm because it really didn't give him anything.
You want mine? I'll give you mine. Yeah, I mean it's trick and angle and stuff. I was surprised I can get some decent poses out of that because that thing is, man, it's a brick. But I was, like I said, man, I was impressed. I went in there going low expectations and it did impress me.
Well, it's a cool figure, especially if you get it on sale.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, it's cool. I like it. Okay, man. I think you convinced me. I'm gonna look for these. Is that guy still on sale, or is he on sale?
Who?
That Mando that you're holding.
No, dude. I don't think you can get these anymore.
What?
I don't know. I got this for Christmas. It was on sale after Thanksgiving for like $69 on Entertainment Earth, and after that, I haven't seen it for less than $130. But it comes with the Prim and Grogu, so I mean, there is a lot of accessories with it.
Yeah, they photograph so well.
Oh my gosh, yeah. I mean, the paint finish, it does have decent articulation. Like it has a ball joint at the elbow, but you get good enough range, right?
Yeah.
He's got all the points. But he's also an armored guy, so you wouldn't expect much anyway.
Yeah, he doesn't need to do like Van Damme kicks and stuff,
Yeah. Oh, all righty. Well, what we at? Like 11:10?
Yeah.
I think it's good to call it, right?
Yes, sir.
So, guys, one last thing. Wall XD, big thank you to everybody that's supporting Wall XD over on Kickstarter. We have reached our goal. 3 days in, we reached the goal. It was really fast. It was an awesome launch, but we're not done yet. So we got accessories coming up on the unlocks at 65K, and then we got the corners. This is an inside corner coming up at 85K.
Your walls are so much bigger than mine, man.
Well, there you go. But again, thank you all for the support and checking out Wall XD. Just want to show this off real quick. You can quickly add on a wall, just like that. Pretty easy.
Yo, dude, that's the perfect shelf display.
Oh yeah, man. Most shelves, have like a standard of like 12 to 3 foot. And so these fit perfect into that. And then these are only 12.5 inches high.
Oh shit. Dang, I just realized. Maybe I'll just do one shelf.
If you really wanted to, you can get some backdrops for some 1/6 scale figures.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Wall XD, go check it out. If you've not seen the project, go give it a check out over on can't even talk, Kickstarter, Wall XD. If you just search Wall XD, you'll find it pretty easy.
Yep.
But that's the show for tonight, guys. The build. This was episode 5. Celebrate the big and the small wins.
Yeah, man. Celebrate the wins. Celebrate the wins, especially if you've been working hard at something, I think the point is, take a step back, realize that you are making progress, and then push forward, keep on going.
Yeah. If you're passionate about something, you put in the work for it, go for it. Don't let anybody tell you no. Even if no one's doing it, give it a shot. Make it happen.
Yep.
you'll never know. Like, you know, a lot of times, you know, you'll talk maybe when you're older, looking back on your life, say, why didn't I do that? Why didn't I take the chance? Don't have those regrets, right? If you feel confident in it or passionate about it and you put in the work for it, give it a shot.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, dude. Well, I appreciate it, Mario. It's always good talking to you. I know we talk a lot here lately, but I do appreciate you and all the help, especially Wall XD.
Yeah, man.
And
My pleasure. I
look
appreciate you,
forward
dog.
to celebrating in person when we can.
Yeah, yeah. We'll talk, man. We'll there's still a lot more work to do. Let's get those corners unlocked. So let's do it. You want to plug your shit for next week?
Yeah, man. So again, High School Creations, High School Mike over on Instagram and all around the internets. I am the creator of Wall XD, the successful Kickstarter. That's so weird to say, but
yeah, dude.
it is a plug now. I build dioramas, and now I am into manufacturing dioramas. I'm gonna struggle with that for a little while, but I'll get that right. That's new to say, but yeah, you can find me around the internet, High School Creations, and yeah, I'll pass it over to you, Mario.
Yeah, congrats again. Love you, man. Thank you to the chat. Thank you to our 12 loyal fans and followers. I love you all. I hope you enjoyed. We'll be back on next month. As always, you can catch me on 796 Studios on Instagram. You can check me out every first Tuesday of the week on Chat Migos Assemble. You can check out me and Mike every first Thursday of the month on Kev's channel, Unboxing Thursday, Enablers Edition. Let's go and get those corners unlocked. Peace.